we are exploring the Four Corners region of the United States aboard a rental RV. So much fun. This is day 4 of our adventure. We have decided to spend the night at the Goosenecks State Park in Utah with this beautiful view overlooking a deep meander of the San Juan River. From here we can see the Alhambra Rock and the Monument Valley in the distance. This place has very little light pollution, being so remote and all, and after the moon sets, stars we've never seen before reveal themselves. And I get to see the Milky Way for the first time in my life. I even get to experiment with some long exposure photography. Good morning from Goosenecks State Park. We get on the way again, passing near the Valley of the Gods. A little further down we encounter this singular rock formation called the Mexican Hat. See the resemblance? There's a tiny village with this view of the Alhambra Rock and some lodges and the gas station. And finally, it reveals itself on the horizon, the place we've been coming to see, Monument Valley. This specific spot is particularly famous for the movie Forrest Gump. And this is the very spot where Forrest Gump decided he was tired of running. I'm tired of running too. Going back to the RV. Here we are. The price of admission, $20. The 3-hour tour is $85, and there's also a 2-hour tour for $75. We park at the oversized vehicle area, and it looks like our ride is already waiting for us. The road around the valley is a not very well maintained dirt road, so I apologize in advance for the shaky camera, especially if you're prone to motion sickness. It is definitely a bumpy ride. Fortunately, we get to stop at some of these viewpoints. Here we see the Merrick Butte and the East and West Mittens. What an exceptionally beautiful place this is. We continue bouncing up and down. We stop once again in order to give our butts a rest and to see the Mitchell, Mesa and these pinnacles called the Three Sisters. We also see the Elephant Butte and the Camel Butte on the way. This formation is called the Thumb. We stop once again by the north window, framed by Elephant Butte and Clyde Butte. We can see the bear and rabbit spires in the distance. There are several movies that I want to recommend to you which feature Monument Valley prominently. Here we see this formation called the Rooster, and the Three Healers, and the famous Totem Pole. One of the movies I was talking about is the Eiger Sanction by Clint Eastwood from 1975, in which they were allowed to climb the Totem Pole with the condition that they would remove all the pythons left by previous climbers. No one has ever been allowed to climb ever since because the Totem Pole is considered sacred by the Navajo people, thus making Clint Eastwood the last person ever to climb the spire. We stop for a few minutes by the site of these 2,000-year-old petroglyphs. This is also the site of the Eye of the Sun Arch. We also pass by the Big HOGAN as part of the extended tour. Very nice, very good tour. Going up to the ear of the wind. And here I get to climb the sand dune to the ear of the wind. We stop once again by the Indian Head and the sleeping dragon. You can kind of see the head over there and the long body to the right. We pass by the Three Sisters once again on our way to the John Ford Point. John Ford directed a great classic, perhaps the movie that put Monument Valley on the map, the one that epitomized it as the look of the Wild West. The movie Stagecoach from 1939. Ford directed many other movies such as The Searchers, a classic Vistavision masterpiece from 1956. We have a traditional Navajo lunch of sheep camp mutton stew and fried bread with honey at the appropriately named The View Hotel. The food is nothing to write home about, but the panoramic view is priceless. We stop on the way out to take one last photo with Monument Valley in the background. And another photo with the Arizona sign. We begin the long 2.5-hour journey towards Page, Arizona, where we will spend the night. Here we see the Owl Rock and the Agathla Peak, perhaps better known by its Spanish name, El Capitan. The road across this arid area of Arizona seems endless. The welcome sight of the Navajo power plant tells us we are almost there. Eventually we make it to our destination, the Wahweap Campground by Lake Powell, part of the Glen Canyon recreational area. We park at our designated spot with this partial view of the lake. Very nice. In the original plan, tomorrow we would continue towards the north rim of the Grand Canyon, but this place is so nice that we are going to stay an extra night and relax. Tomorrow we will explore Lake Powell, visit Lower Antelope Canyon and the Horseshoe Bend, but that will be the subject of the next video. So stay tuned. By the way, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of that. Also visit the blog, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and all the other social media. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching and see you on the road.